What is up? What is up? I am Trans Gamer Live, aka Jay Watts. I want to say one thing. Happy Memorial Day. Um, I've got a whole thing that I am going to be. I'm stoked about. Um, I'm going to try to make Camping World summer. Um, there's summer thing going on in either Katy or Spring. Hopefully, we can do one or the other, or even both. I'm going to get with uh, Camping World on that, and that is going to be the 13th and 14th of June. I would have posted a video yesterday saying this, but I got off of work really late, and by the time that I got to the house, got out of my uniform and stuff like that, because they make us wear uniforms, yes. So we're like that. It was too late for me to make the video and upload it directly to YouTube. It was too late. It would have went on about 4 o'clock in the morning, 4-ish. Also, I am going to try to make it out to the Bryan College Station Pride Weekend, the 12th through the 14th. Go to Pride Community, Pride CC on Facebook. Pride CC on, I think it's Pride CC .com. I believe so. I'm going to be going there with my camera, take some good vids, and catching people down the road. That's the whole thing. Hopefully, I'm gonna make a couple of shirts to where I can wear it not only on the days that I do the Camping World stuff, but also Pride nights. There's so many things that is going on. June's a hot month for me this year. June the 23rd through the 28th, I'm going down to Corpus Christi, because there is a convention down there, state convention. So I'm going to be doing that, and hopefully everything goes well in November. So yes, there's that. I'm working on a commercial. It's a surprise commercial for a lucky business. Hopefully they use it on their page. I mean, honestly, a lot is going on. We hit 8 subscribers. 8 subscribers on YouTube. Hopefully we can make it 1,000. That's what I'm looking for, is 1,000. 1,000. And hopefully we can get that done and get it and then work on our next goal of 100,000, and then from 100,000 let's go to 1,000,000, because what I want to do is all of this is in sections. Right now I want to do RV walkthroughs, but then whenever I start getting to an area, and this is the whole thing, once I get to an area to where I can be financially independent from and draw that income from like YouTube and stuff like that, I want to be able to quit my job. And if I don't go into government, that's a plus. That's if the government actually holds, well, let's say it like this. Hopefully the government turns in favor of the LGBT and all, to where I don't have to go into government. But here's the thing. My family, and I'm not making it all on me, guys. My family always said, my mom, my dad always said, leave the world a better place than what you found it. So that's what I'm trying to do. Trying to come to you and let's create this family. So no matter what I do, there'll be an RV in the future. Honestly. So basically, let's say I don't have to get into government. Next phase comes along, and I have my own RV. I have my own 1-ton, or, well, better than a 1-ton. Like a F450, 550, 650, somewhere in there. Or a Chevrolet equivalent. Have my, let's say, the toy hauler that I've been wanting, and so on and so forth. Have it custom wrapped, or my logos put on it. Same way with the truck. Have it decked out like a NASCAR vehicle. And by the way, speaking of NASCAR, I'm a huge NASCAR fan. And hearing Kyle Busch passing away of pneumonia that turned into sepsis, that is one of the worst ways to go, guys. My heart, my condolences go out to the Bush family, Samantha, his brother Kurt, and the family of Kyle Busch. No one needs to go like that. No one. We do have, getting back onto the RV stuff this week. I haven't edited the video yet, but I do have the uh, the thumbnail done, and oh, it's huge, massive, uh, massive fifth wheel. Then the next week we have a starter fifth wheel that will be getting done. And then the week after, now I'm going to be doing shooting. I think I'm going to be doing it either this week or next week. Probably this week because I'm going back to my old schedule this coming up week, and so I don't know when I would be able to shoot unless I book it out a couple more weeks. But all I know, basically with this week, I can go up there and I can shoot, 4 to 8 more RVs, and we can do that easily. I've got 4 batteries. Basically, the four that I did with my camera only took a battery and a half. So there's a lot of footage that I want to bring. I want to do the most expensive toy hauler, but then I also want to do the little biggest camper, which that's a surprise. It will only take me about, and I looked at it, it only will take me about 10 minutes to do that whole thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 3 of the smaller campers on a video, and we're going to be doing it that way. I'm going to show you the inside of them. I don't think I'll be able to fit in them, but we'll do that. We'll get some of the other ones. Now, the last video that I did on this compliment, the last shoot, oh my God. I didn't think much about it until I made the thumbnail. It's the Forest River Primetime Adventure, like the Marvel comics. You have Thor, Iron Man. I mean, all of them, Avenger. So I had to go with a superhero theme. The only thing that I wish I could have done was a superhero landing. Anywho, if I would have done a superhero landing, the other part of the world would not be around. It would be all mountainous. That's a fat joke on me. So, let's say it like this. There's quite a bit that's going on. I am going to do some more videos. Next week I'm working 5 days and I'm going to be off 4. So I am going to try to do what I can and also have the different videos done. But yeah, I really wanted to get with y'all and talk to y'all about the Camping World RV shows in Katy and also Spring. I'm thinking about if I can do 2 shows, and they're basically about the same, but about the same distance away from me. The only thing is I have friends over there in Spring or close to it that we can go look at RVs together and stuff like that. We could do something like that. And not so much in Katy. So that's what I was looking at that on that. Okay, if that makes sense. But if, let's say it like this, if Camping World wanted to use, because I've already been in contact with them for UGC stuff. If they want to pay me for the UGC stuff, I'll go to both. I will go to both. On one day on one day it would be in Spring, one day it would be in Katy. Have my first lives out there. Also, do some more videoing, and bring Camping World into the fold, along with RV Station and the ranch, and also TS RVS. Since I've been doing a lot with TS RVS, I haven't been able to get back up there to the ranch because it's $4 a gallon. $4 a gallon. Actually, whenever I went to town earlier today, it was $4.03 at the it was $4.03 about a mile off of what I call the interstate, which is Highway 6. But up there near the interstate, it was every bit of 409, 413, somewhere in there. So gas is still relatively expensive, and if we can get the gas to go lower, I'll be able to travel out a lot more, because I only get paid once a month, guys. Once a month. But my once a month, I try to ration it out to where I do a lot. And I'm still rolling content for y'all with TSRVS. So I am grateful for them. I'm literally in awe that they have given me the reins to stuff like the Tiffin Phaeton 40 IH that was over $500,000. I think it was 609,000. Okay, for the MSRP. They lowered that price down to $423,000. That's the sales price, guys. I mean, literally night and day. Night and day. It's the black on the outside. It's blacked out with, whenever you go in, color change, it goes white. It looks so phenomenal on the inside. And I mean, there was the TV that was on the televator. I mean, just go and watch this episode, guys. I know I didn't do much editing, basically putting words on the screen. That's what I call editing for right now, because I've been teaching myself how to do stuff, and I still use CapCut, so I am limited on what I use or what I do, because I don't have like a movie type software to where we can get it done. Okay. By the way, Dr. Pepper zero sugar. Dr. Pepper zero sugar. That's where it's at, guys. That's where it's at. That's how come I still drink tons of soda, I still drink lots of water, and I still drink some tea, but this Dr. Pepper zero sugar is the game changer. Dr. Pepper zero sugar. Here, let me get up close to it. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Slowly pull back. Slowly pull back. There you go. Oh yeah. It's such a great drink. Feel the bun. But anyway, middle to late June is going to be like super busy. Bam, 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 bam. And then August, I forgot about this. I'm going to have to check the dates. I think it's the first part of August is the Great American Truck Show in Dallas, Texas, and we'll be there. Probably not as a vendor, but we'll be there with my camera, with my rig, probably some other people with me too. And we'll go through different rigs, see what they got, see what they're bringing to the show for 2027. Because okay, we got the rights to go up to Freightliner of Bryan. And the only reason why I haven't done it is because it seemed like all they did, and I'm not talking bad about this company whatsoever, because I mean, if selling's not your thing, boo-boo, don't worry about it. Make your money somewhere else. I mean, go ahead. Do what you got to do to make that money. You know, parts. Everybody needs parts. New trucks need parts. Old truck needs parts. Old trucks need a lot more parts. But if you're selling, if you don't sell, or if you just do fleet sales, that's all on you. Make your money. I want to go look at. I want to go and see what they have for the extended sleepers. I want to see what is going to be in the newer cabs, because the last time I drove a truck, a semi truck, was 2014. $12 years. I've kept up with the news and stuff like that because of LinkedIn. I've kept up with it. But I want to go and look at the cabs like they have now. There's going to be bus expos there. There's going to be Peterbilt's going to have a booth there. Freightliner's going to have a booth there. Volvo, Mack, a lot of these other companies are going to have booths there. There's also going to be booths for the extended sleepers, to where you can walk into them and look at them like a motorhome. That's awesome. That is awesome. This is the reason why I'm so passionate about getting out there and doing this stuff. Because I've always loved to go camping. Back whenever I was a child, we had better part of 4 areas that we would go. We would go to a place called what we called Ratcliffe, which was in the middle of Davy Crockett National Forest. They're about 10 miles outside of it was a national park. It was about 10 to 20 miles outside of Crockett, Texas, going towards Lufkin and Nacogdoches. Then we went to Willis and parked there at Sanjo Cove, which is no more. It was a RV resort. I loved it. Honestly, I loved it because I'm just going to tell you right now, these 50 some odd foot trailers, it barely held a 35-foot trailer. But oh my God, it was so fun. It was so fun whenever I was a kid. Martin J. Dyes. Martin J. Dyes did not have hookups, but the natural springs that was a part of Martin J. Dyes was phenomenal. Where was the other one? We camped all over the place. We went out of state, in state. I mean, my summers we was traveling to. We never did travel like over to Florida and stuff like that. We was always traveling like to California, to we went to Disney, I think it's Disney World over there, not Disneyland, but Disney World. There was so many places we camped in California. Arizona, New Mexico. I remember as a kid going to one of my dad's brothers, my uncle, one of his places in Carlsbad, New Mexico. I remember some of that. I remember my mom way before she passed, guiding her to go get surgery on her eyes. And we camped out there for that. Now, my mom was legally blind, but we did all of that. It just makes a lot of sense to get something like this and get it to where you can go be a part of the great outdoors. It was like what I said, and I made I'm also trying to find, used to whenever, okay, side note, we're going from here over to here right now, because something just came up into my head. Okay, back whenever I was gaming, over on Trans Gamer Live, if you haven't already, subscribe to that channel. So whenever I was gaming with over there, I have plenty of clips, and the software that I was using for the clips over there does not transfer, or they've went out of business or something like that. I mean, oh my God, I have had so many clips with that one software that I'm out of. I've subscribed to 5 different places to do clips, and literally I've ran out of stuff to clip. Well, not stuff to clip, but the actual, they basically credits. I've ran out of credits until the 1st. So either I gotta hire somebody or clip it myself. And I am the perfect boring person whenever it comes to clips, because I'd be like, that's educational. That'll work. Well, what is it? It's proudly driven / clip / drawing this out ... That's how I clip. That's the reason why I like whenever AI takes over my wording and stuff like that and just runs wild with it. I mean, it works. It works. And I'm trying to find a perfect... I kind of like the Reiki or whatever it's called, Reiki clip, because I show whatever speed, I show speed or something like that, being like one, he's like one of their top, and I mean, it is what it is, but I'm trying to calculate hours, because, or minutes. Like if I put out 12 videos a month that I clip, how many minutes am I going to need to where I can say, okay, hey, look, here's clips, uh, and stuff like that. So that's the whole thing that I'm needing right now, and so I'm looking at trying to get something along those lines. I really didn't want to spend money, but I mean, if I have to, I have to. With that being said, I'm also getting vidIQ to help me out. Monitoring the Proudly Driven page and so on and so forth. That way I can see constantly how many people is looking at the videos, how many eyes have been on it in 60 minutes, what the total just totals are and stuff like that, because I'm all about numbers. I really am. So it would be absolutely awesome to get stuff rolling with this, and hopefully we can get a lot done and show up to these places and stuff like that. Absolutely phenomenal. Anyway, I've been on here for, it seems like I talk more in these vlogs, and I call them vlogs because I mean, I guess I can move around and do a lot of more different stuff, and take you all over the place, you know, like I do in the car and stuff like that. It's just that with starting and stopping, I mean, don't get me wrong, I don't mind putting them together and, you know, making them work, but, and also that would be a better part of me looking at trying to expand my horizons on editing. But it is what it is. You get almost 40 minutes of me talking. And I didn't go through a motorhome. I think my longest one is 50 minutes. I think my second longest is 44. So yeah. But anyway, I know it's about time for me to go to bed because I gotta go work in the morning. I am going to put this on YouTube and Facebook. I'm going to probably put it on Facebook in the morning. But I am going to put this on YouTube and go to bed. Because I'm going to need my rest. Yeah. Anywho, if you ain't already done it, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and most importantly, turn on that bell right below. I think it's here. It may not be here, but it may be over here or over here or over here. I don't know your computer layout or your phone. It could be over here, but I mean, I'm not for sure how your phone lays out, so I'm going to just say I'm going to catch you down the road.